Sagittarius, how you doing, my cutie patootie, looking all that so good? Welcome back to the channel, Sagittarius, to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So today, Sagittarius, I'm going to be doing your reading from October 13 to the 19. And in this reading, I'm going to take a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to take a look at your main challenge, clarify all the cards, and get some final advice for you. I will also pull love messages from your person towards you, and we'll make an announcement about you getting a free reading from me. I'll talk about that at the end. But most importantly, let's have a chat. Now, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone. First things first, Sagittarius, this is going to be the only video where I'm going to talk about this subject, and we're going to move forward, okay? So a lot of you that are watching me, I believe that the Sagittarius that's watching me right now is an evolved Sagittarius. You all know that I like Nicki Minaj. You all know I like Nicki Minaj, right? Her raps and everything and her songs. Not anymore. Not anymore, okay? This is my personal opinion, and there is a lot of people who share the same opinion as well. I'm deeply disappointed in Nicki Minaj, the way that she handled the situation with Cardi B. This girl be beefing with every single girl in the industry that be dropping them albums. What does that mean? Like the way that she's a very unevolved Sagittarius, and she really needs to get help, okay? So I don't know, like girl, and she trying to diss Beyonce? Like, are you crazy? Don't say the word Beyonce out of your mouth, because then Beehive is gonna be coming after Nicki Minaj and then Barbs. I deleted all the songs off of my phone. I don't care. I don't care. I'm very disappointed in how she handled the situation with Cardi B, mocking her children, making fun. No, not my thing. Sorry. It doesn't align with my values and with everything. You know, the raps and songs, yes, before, but it's like, I'm not going to listen to her songs if she's behaving that way. She had a beef with Megan Thee Stallion. I know. Some of you are probably like, Arman, get to the reading. I'm going to, but I have to talk about this in the beginning. She had a beef with like Megan Thee Stallion. I gave her a chance. I said, you know what? I think she'll get over it. Let me listen to her again. And I went to see her in her concert. But again and again, every time someone becomes successful, sorry, that's just not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? No more Nicki Minaj. I don't want to hear about it. No more rap, songs, whatever. I don't care. I don't care, okay? Doesn't align with my values. Now, the challenge, dear Sagittarius, evolved Sagittarius for you is the Wheel of Fortune. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the 5 of Wands, followed by the 9 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. So Sagittarius, your challenge here has to do a lot with some sort of a destiny shift, okay? Honestly, this is about luck. This is your card ruled by Jupiter expansion. There is a lot of good opportunities coming in your way. I feel like there is certain things that are starting to shift in your life. You might have been going through some major changes, metamorphoses, job changes, whatever. But more importantly, when it comes to your relationship, this is going to lead to something better than you anticipated. We're going to talk about this shortly. Now, in the recent past, we have the Justice, the Ace of Cups, and the Tower. So in the recent past, I do strongly feel like here that some of you were dealing with possibly with the Libra. There was a love offer here, a brand new opportunity, a brand new beginning, but something here came to an end with the Tower. Tower here represents, or could have dealt with a Scorpio also, or a Pisces. Something here came to an end. The situation ended very painfully, unexpectedly, and very badly. We're going to talk about this when we clarify. Now, in the present moment, Sagittarius, you have the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Six of Swords. Could be a same-sex situation, does not have to be. I do feel like here that in the present moment, what's going to happen is someone is watching you. First of all, someone is watching you, they're anticipating a conversation that they would like to have with you. You could be dealing with a water sign, earth sign. I'm getting here air sign. Also, we'll talk about this shortly when we clarify. This is about two opposing powerful figures coming in together and creating a power dynamic. So in the near future, you have the Queen of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. This is a very nice, thick Ace of Wands. That's really beautiful. Now, in the near future, there is a new opportunity here that's going to be presented. I think this is about a love offer. This is also about the history between you and this person, and whether you or this person are going to fully emotionally open up to each other with the Queen of Cups or not. That's something that we're going to find out. Now, There is always drama going around you, honey. You have the Five of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Cups. So somebody's coming back from the past, okay? There is an unresolved conflict. There is an unresolved issue, possibly with the fire sign also. There is a situation here that ended very painfully. Something here was very disappointing, excruciating, and, Six of Cups, anytime it appears, it talks about a person returning back from the past. So this is something that we're going to clarify, dear Sagittarius. Let's hop into your reading and clarify all the cards. Like, I ain't kidding you, honey. I know you're an evolved Sagittarius. There is always an evolved and unevolved version of each sign, right? So, Nicki Minaj, get your shit together, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's how women are gonna they don't even empower each other. Like, that's just a shame. Women, instead of empowering one another and standing up and being happy for each other's success, someone's dropping an album. Like, girl, you got all that money, you got all that success and fame, and you're still so miserable and so unhappy for them other people. Do you see that wealth and fame and all that stuff cannot fulfill a person's soul? Do you see that? Do you see what I mean? When you gotta create the happiness within yourself, because love your neighbor as yourself. And she be quoting them Bible quotes, and she be quoting them scriptures. Girl, Jesus said love your neighbor as yourself. If you don't love yourself, you cannot love your neighbor. If you have poison within you, forget about being able to, loving other people as well. So I don't know if she's ever gonna see this video or not. I hope she does, but I'm very disappointed in you, Nicki Minaj. I ain't gonna listen to you at all. Deleted all the songs. I'm practicing new other songs, better songs. So forget about me rapping Nicki Minaj anymore. Not gonna happen. So your challenge here is clarified. I'm like so upset about it. Oh, you fuck. So your challenge here with the Wheel of Fortune Sagittarius is clarified by the Tower, the Five of Pentacles, Four of Cups. So here's the thing. Something collapsed in your life recently. Something came to an end. Someone maybe lost a job. Someone here walked away from you, abandoned you. There was a separation here. Someone rejected you. A painful ending. First of all, the Tower here is twice, right? So the Tower here talks about the fact that this painful situation that ended, that happened between you and them, is still present in your life. There are still moments, dear Sagittarius, that you feel quite, just overwhelmed and lonely because of the way that things ended. You as a fire sign, you have a lot of passion within you. You have a strong heart and loyalty to the people that you truly love and care for. You're a Sagittarius. If you want to dismiss something and someone, that's not a problem. But I think because you have that loyal heart within you, it takes a while for you to really if you love someone, if you trust someone, you're a very optimistic sign. Like, you give them many chances, you give them an opportunity, you give them second chances. But I think that with this person, it was overdone, and you kind of you've run out of patience. And I think that right now it's like you're on the edge of whether you really want to be with this person or not. Okay, you really want to find out if there's ever going to be any kind of a future between you and this with this person or not. Could be an Aquarius, also a Cancer. I'm also getting here, some of you maybe have been struggling financially, or you experienced you were with a person who did not have financial literacy, or trying to get their shit together. Okay, debt, stealing money, taking money away from you. I don't know, your parents taking money from you, all kinds of shit happening, right? So, because I know a lot of Sagittarius, they come from crazy families, like for sakes. So in the recent past, you have the Justice here, which is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like here in the recent past, dear Sagittarius, a lot of conflict. Okay, this person, first of all, could have been some sort of a karmic ties with you, okay? And a lot of conflict, a lot of arguments, a difference of opinions, cultural differences, issues surrounding money. You see the Five of Wands, then people arguing and being in a conflict, right? That literally talks about with the fact that there was a lot of disagreements and arguments about stability, who is the breadwinner, who is going to make an investment into this connection, just many things that were out of balance, okay, with the Justice here. Now, I do see here an opportunity that was presented to you and to this person, but it ended very quickly. So let's talk about the Ace of Cups for you in the recent past, dear Sagittarius. So the Ace of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. I do see here an opportunity being presented, but because of a lot of trust issues and a lot of like wounds from the past, it just really didn't go anywhere, okay? A lot of trust issues, on and off energy, someone not being honest with you, Seven of Wands tippy-toeing, right? And that has actually led to just this being still wounded and leading you to experience this Tower moment. You dealt with someone who came with a lot of baggage from the past with the Nine of Wands. A lot of baggage. And I think one of the things that this person really realized quickly with you is that they cannot lie. Don't even try to lie to a Sagittarius because you know you're a human BS detector. I'm saying an evolved Sagittarius, not an unevolved Sagittarius. Forget about that. Okay? And you are evolved if you're watching me. Now, in the recent past, the Tower moment here talks about a sudden ending situation here that actually came to an end. The Tower is clarified by the King of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Emperor, Taurus energy, Aries energy, and Cancer, Scorpio, Pisceana. So, you know, I think what came to an end here was this institution, maybe marriage for some of you, maybe there was a divorce that happened between you and this person. And, you know, I'm getting a lot of emotional roller coasters. I'm getting here also maybe third parties getting involved into this situation. Someone also could have been sexually going the other way and things like that. You know, whatever your situation here is, take it as it resonates. All right, could have been same-sex situation as well. Now, in the present moment with the King of Pentacles, Sagittarius, and the King of Cups, you know, I feel like there is a lot of emotions and stability that's coming into your life personally, and someone is watching you. Someone is observing and realizing that Sagittarius is getting their shit together, you know? So the King of Pentacles is clarified by the Six of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Death card. So there is a major metamorphosis, death, and a rebirth that's actually happening for you. I actually just met a Sagittarius recently, a very nice person, and they were telling me, like, I saw the phoenix tattoo on their back, big phoenix tattoo, like a rising out of the ashes, and I was like, this is such a Sagittarius icon. Like, I was like, do you want me to tell you the meaning of it? And I told him, I was like, wow. I was like, yeah, you know, I know why you did that. And he just confirmed that he had the tattoo on his back because it represented the rebirth. He was like, you know, we're all about reinvention ourselves, right? So this is about you reinventing yourself and being very clear with the King of Swords which direction you are moving to. A lot of you are forgiving your parents, forgiving your relatives, forgiving people of your family members. Okay, Six of Swords here talks about even there is a woman with a child. You could either have children or you have visions that are like your children, right? You're conceived with those goals that you want to accomplish. So a lot of you are moving towards financial stability in the present moment. Like I said in your previous reading, you're definitely manifesting a lot of stability for you and financial abundance. Now, Sagittarius in the present moment with the King of Cups, there is a lot of emotional stability that's coming in for you. You're basically recalibrating your entire life. Clarified by the Four of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles, sprinkle, sprinkle. Because of the deep and the massive amount of like the healing work that you have been doing within yourself, I think you have healed yourself a lot. You've done a lot of internal healing, and that's going to reward you. The universe is rewarding you back with all of the things that you thought that there was a loss. And now someone here is actually having their eyes on you because there is communication. Somebody sees you actually coming out of a storm, coming out of a tower much stronger than they thought that you could make it out of it. And this is not your first rodeo drive, right? This is not your first tower moment. Clarified by the Two of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. So there is a commitment. Sagittarius is like, oh, I don't want no commitment. Oh my gosh, I don't. 911, help is on the way. Help is on the way. Someone is going to talk to you about them relationship, them commitment, and it's just been very heavy for them. Whoever this person is, Sagittarius, the separation has been very difficult. It's been very excruciating. Okay, it's been very challenging for this individual to go through that loneliness also. This is a soulmate connection here that you can consider too. Strong sexual energetic connection between you and them. Now, in the near future, the offer comes in, someone, after doing a lot of thinking and consideration, wants to move forward to you with that thick Ace of Wands. First of all, the Queen of Cups, okay, in the near future is clarified by the Sun, the Ten of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles again. This person wants to really marry you and they want to have family with you. Even though things ended between you and this person, I'm seeing here a promise. You see the rainbow in the background. It means promise. It means something, a wish that's actually going to be coming true. And a wish being fulfilled, okay? And a lot of happiness coming in towards you and this person. Could be a Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisceana. So Sagittarius in the near future, the Seven of Pentacles here, clarified by the Three of Swords, the Judgment, and the Knight of Wands. So in the near future, I feel like that both of you are going to decide to move on from this pain. You see the Knight of Wands, he's shooting away. He's moving on from the heartbreak, okay? And I feel like that you and this person might have entertained the trauma from the past a lot. You both might have built this identity surrounding this pain, surrounding this separation, but it no longer is going to be the identification of you and your, like who you are in your relationship. I think, you're going to have this realization and wake up to this, with the Judgment, to this realization. It no longer serves you or them to keep repeating the same old story, to keep talking about them old story, the same stuff. That's why this is going to ultimately lead to a brand new beginning for you and your person. So let's talk about them Ace of Wands for you, dear Sagittarius. So the Ace of Wands is clarified by the Page of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Five of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, the bottom of the deck. So there is a big potential for you and this person to overcome the challenges from the past, to move forward, to live together, to build a home together. I feel like that in the near future, there is an apology that's going to come from a place of a spiritual growth. High Priestess, Page of Cups, spiritual connection, spiritual love connection, sacred union. But most importantly, this apology, okay, it's going to come from a very sincere place, and you finally are going to realize it no longer serves you to actually hold on to this argument that has happened on and off constantly between you and them. Because the Five of Swords here is like, talking about the beef and the conflict, and many of you have been in that situation multiple times. You have said, you know what, I don't want this, no drama. I'm a Sagittarius. I may stir the pot sometimes and just like, sit back and grab the popcorn and enjoy the show, but I don't want to do that no longer with you. I'm saying, because I love you. And that's the main important thing here that for many of you are going to overcome in the near future, because there is a promise, okay, for you to create this sense of family. Now, someone's coming back from the past, okay, like I talked about, and that has to do a lot with you and this person closing up this major cycle, okay, with number 9, of these painful situations that's been going on, and just being really in this place of agony, okay, the wounds. The Five of Wands here is, again, I've seen fives like a lot, and number 5 of Wands, here's twice, 5 of Swords. It always talks about argument, conflict, misunderstanding, and not being able to come into some sort of a conclusion and finding the common ground. Let's get into your reading, your reading's advice, and see what is it that you need to know, and then I'm going to pull the love messages from your person to you and from you to your person. I will make an announcement. I will also pull 3 questions for you to discuss with your person. Prompts. Relationship icebreakers. So Sagittarius, you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Star, and the Seven of Wands. A lot of you are dealing with an Aquarius, sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what the Star card here represents. So I feel like that there is an opportunity and there is a chance to build something together. The Star here talks about Aquarius. That doesn't have to be Aquarius, but could be one of, for some of you. Most importantly, it talks about this hope and this wish that you really want to fulfill with. I think that a lot of you are aware that there is challenges. There is many challenges that comes with this connection with the Seven of Wands. It's not the easiest route and the easiest path to go on to, but you have faith that it's going to work out, and you want to work it out with this person and live under the same roof. Have this mega house, mega money, mega business type of a situation, okay? So it's just like going with the flow and really realizing also how much has this relationship and this connection how much has this brought enlightenment into your life? Because I feel like you are someone that you are very spiritual, you are very devoted, you're very connected to the source as well. And I think that you see the glass half full rather than half empty. And this is about being rebellious, The Hangman story dates all the way back to the 1600 when they hung the man upside down from his feet because he was going against the conventional ways of doing things and he didn't conform. right? So I feel like that's kind of like an embodiment of your energy, because when you stay authentic, when you remain authentic, when you choose to do what's best for you, first of all, and you do it out of love and sincerity, it really opens up the doors for you to move forward, right? Because the Chariot here is at the bottom of the deck. And I think you being very clear with this person with which direction you want to move forward to is going to open up the door for you and them to work it out together. So now let's pull 3 questions as an icebreaker for you. And this person also, you can leave them in the comments of whatever you want to share with me. I'm curious to see them. So the first question prompt that you're going to talk with your person is, how do we work well together and balance each other out? Explain, right? Explanation needed. So it's all about balance. That's why you have the justice energy here, justice, Libra energy, the skills. How do you guys balance each other? Work, life, finances, everything's got to be balanced, right? The second question that you're going to discuss with your person is going to be, what is the most useful purchase you have made in the last year? What's the most useful purchase? Very important question here. What is the most useful purchase? I would say last year. This year I have purchased, like I got my bike, I go cycling. I don't know. That's what comes to my mind right now. And Sagittarius, the other question is, what do you wish we did more of? What is it? Like spending more time together, more quality time, hiking, going out into the nature. What is it that you both actually wish you did together more of? And then you start taking action towards that, right? So those are the great question prompts here that you have. And finally, the love message here from your cutie patootie, some sassy shit. From your person to you, from you to your person. So their message to you is twin flames. Your passion is ignite. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That says it all. Them twin flames. The message from you to them is time. You're trying too hard. Give it a time. Give it a time. Allow it to unfold in a way that's supposed to. Because like I said, this is about the changes of time with the Wheel of Fortune. Destiny. You don't got to force it. You don't got to try to, I'm saying, it's just, all you got to do is just to align. You align with it. Now, with all that being said, I want to say that if you want to get a free person reading with me, you have the opportunity to win that. And that's only going to be happening in the month of October. For now, I'm going to be choosing 3 people from the membership site that will ask a question, get an answer. And that's only going to happen when I'm live onto the membership site. I only go live onto the membership for now. And you're going to be able to ask a question, get an answer. If you choose to become a member, then I'm going to choose, 3 people randomly, and I'm just gonna give them ask a question, get an answer session live onto the membership site. The details will be provided only for the membership site. Community posts, you're more than welcome to join. This is just an announcement just for me to give back to the community in that way. And I just wanted to share that with you. There's already a lot of people who have been signing up, so it is your turn if you want to really take a chance for that. Most importantly, you have number 6, Sagittarius, and it says material and spiritual prosperity. So a lot of your prosperity lies with your spiritual growth. It lies with your spiritual wealth is going to determine your material wealth. Your spiritual wealth is your regulated nervous system. It's your frequency. It's your vibration. It's how you talk about yourself, what you listen to, what you consume, your spiritual hygiene. It is going to determine what comes out there, what you attract towards you according to the frequency that you are carrying. So remember, Sagittarius, you're an optimist sign. You're ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is a planet of expansion and wealth. It's constantly expanding. So my Jupiter is in Sagittarius. That's why we're so blessed and lucky. And more importantly, it's your ruling planet. So it's about you aligning yourself with what's best for you. Okay, don't gotta beef with nobody. Stay in your own lane, do your own thing. Okay, get your prosperity. So dear Sagittarius, I'm your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy here at the Renaissance Tarot. I love you so much. Ain't no sugarcoating here. That's I'm telling the truth. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.